Fantastic. Thank you so much, Representative-elect Friedman. Now, coming back to the East Coast from President Biden's home state of Delaware, it is my honor to introduce the trailblazing Representative-elect Sarah McBride.
Well, thank you so much, Chair Jayapal and Whip Kassar, for bringing us together. Thank you so much to the Congressional Progressive Caucus, not only for your support over the last year and a half, but for your leadership for decades in the United States Congress on behalf of workers, retirees, and their families. I am so excited to stand here among so many incredibly effective change makers. Just a fraction of the incoming Democratic freshman class that I am so excited to work with, to roll up my sleeves with, to dive into the details, and to deliver real progress for the constituents that we represent. I am also honored to be here as the new member of Congress representing the entirety of the great state of Delaware. I first decided to run for office, to run for the Delaware State Senate, to represent the district that I was born and raised in, because of my experiences as a caregiver to my husband, Andy, during his battle with cancer. And from the first moments after Andy was diagnosed with cancer, we both knew how lucky we were. We knew how lucky Andy was to have health insurance that would allow him to get care that would hopefully save his life. And we both knew how lucky we were to have flexibility with our jobs that allowed Andy to focus on the full-time job of getting care and me to focus on the full-time job of being there by his side to care for him, to love him, to marry him, and when we found out that his cancer was terminal, to be there by his side to walk him to his passing. And I decided to run for office because up until his last breath, both of us knew how lucky we were. And I do not believe that in the wealthiest, most developed nation on earth, that time and that ability to get care should be a matter of luck. I believe it should be the law of the land. And I am proud that during my time in the Delaware State Senate, I brought Democrats and Republicans together to pass paid family and medical leave and to secure the largest investment in our state's Medicaid program since so many of these leaders in the Congressional Progressive Caucus passed the Affordable Care Act back in 2010. Now, obviously, we enter Congress at an inflection point in our country. And I think all of us standing here are prepared to protect our progress as a nation. But I know we didn't run for office, we didn't run for the United States House of Representatives just because of what is at risk as we move forward. We ran because of what is possible. And we here in the Congressional Progressive Caucus know that it is possible to build an America where every patient is able to get quality, affordable health care, where every family can secure affordable housing and affordable child care. We know it's possible to protect reproductive freedom in red states and blue states alike. And so I am proud to stand here to represent the greatest state in the union, to stand with these incredible members of Congress now and in the years to come. And just one thing I want to say that I really appreciate about the Congressional Progressive Caucus is their ability to both live and demonstrate that our destinies are inextricably linked, that all of the policies we fight for are connected. They reject the false distinction in our politics that tries to separate economic issues and social issues, because they recognize that you cannot have equality for all if you have an economy that only works for the wealthy few. But you also cannot have an economy that works for everyone if even one person is kept out of a job because of prejudice or discrimination. And so I look forward to working with all of them to bring down costs facing workers, retirees, and families, and to build an economy that truly works for every American. Thank you very much.
Incredible words. And last but certainly not least, I am thrilled to welcome the first